I'm really interested. Are there gonna be like level select? Is there going to be like game select in between games? Not sure. Hey Kanuziel, how's it going? I'm surprised you're awake right now, though by your emote, looks like you're actually asleep. Guess you can make saves at each point? I like that loading screen though. Fun. I don't know if 5:50 a.m. is sleeping, but hopefully you got a bit of sleep.
Ashley, I'm your father.
What? What do I do? He's my dad?
This is the big reveal we return to.
Yeah?
Look at you, all grown up. I've been waiting for you to arrive.
I don't know what to say.
She found a dad.
There's so much I've always wished I could tell him.
Rather dapper looking in the shirt and all.
My heart feels like it's going to
I can't think straight either, like ever. I should take my glasses off. I want to see the game, but my glasses mess with the capture for the model.
I don't know what to say. Just seeing you in front of me, it's a little overwhelming.
Dad.
Ashley.
Game based as always.
This is so weird. When he hugs me, I smell cigarettes.
No one was smoking in here.
He's my dad. I finally met my dad. Dad? Where's Jessica?
Well, I haven't seen her.
How is that possible?
Did Jessica let you wander off?
No, she told me to stay put. I was being a brat, so she probably wanted to get away from me.
Not at all.
I tried to catch up to her, but I couldn't. Then when I got near the mansion, I heard her scream. I found her glasses on the ground by the gate.
What? I didn't hear anything.
Why didn't you come to the dock to meet us?
Well, I was conducting an experiment that took longer than I expected. I'm sorry, Ashley.
Okay. I guess it was too important to walk away from, huh? I'm really worried about Jessica. If you haven't seen her either, we have to look for her.
Of course I'll help look for Jessica. By the way, did you bring the DAS?
Yeah. I have it right here.
The Switch. It was called the DAS because it used to look like the DS.
Why did you send it to me?
There'll be time to explain it all later. Just hold on to it for now.
Okay. Oh, yeah. The DAS made a weird noise earlier.
What? The screen is... The system's online. Okay. 2 in the West Wing and 1 in the East. Well, that's odd. One has already been unlocked.
Unlocked? Are you talking about this?
Oh, Ashley. Well done. Thank you for bringing this to me. Where did you find it?
It was in the piano.
In the piano? Really?
What is this? Why was it in the piano?
It's a key that starts a very important device called the Another.
Lore. Bill stole it.
Bill?
I wonder who Bill is.
Who's Bill?
A scholar who helped me with my research. He was my assistant and is absolutely brilliant. But he betrayed me. He tried to steal the research we did on this island. Ashley, your mother and I dedicated our lives to our research on Another. But Bill wanted to claim it for himself.
That's horrible.
I managed to stop him, but he had already hidden the keys from me.
The Another needs keys?
That's right. There are 3 keys total. The remaining 2 should still be somewhere in this mansion.
I see.
That's our next objective, find the keys.
What is the Another? Why are you out here all alone on this island? And you told Jessica to tell me you were dead? Why? Tell me everything. All of it.
Another was my and your mother's research project. Once complete, it could heal a great many people.
It can heal people?
That was the hope, anyway. But we knew there were people who might try to steal it from us. That's why I continued my work here, where no one could find me.
Until Bill betrayed us.
It seems I was wrong.
I get some dust off my glasses. No, I need that's not working. Where's a proper cleaning cloth? 1 second. Should be a clean one here. I don't think this is for glasses. I found the cloth. I'm pretty sure this is for wiping off the Steam Deck screen. But you know, the cloth for wiping screens works just as well. It's tiny, but it works. Dust remover. Good microfiber cloth. There's like a thing stuck right in the center. Did I get it? Okay, yeah, there's less glare. That's better. Alright. That made us foot the bill. We footed the bill.
And I think Bill may have taken Jessica.
Bill's still here.
What?
She's in danger. We need to find her right away.
Then let's go find her. Right now.
It's not so simple. I need to get the another keys in order to protect it.
You protect over Jessica?
What do we do?
Let's split up. You look for Jessica, and I'll look for the another keys.
Yeah, because it's better we don't run into, like, the adult
I
who
can
could kidnap another adult.
I'll be okay. I can find them using the DAS. I've already managed to solve all sorts of puzzles around here. Finding a few more keys will be no sweat, even if Bill's hidden them.
Okay. If you're sure, I'll leave the keys to you.
Just hurry and find Jessica.
Don't worry, I'll find her.
Hey, Dad?
Yes?
Once we have all the another keys, and you find Jessica, then we can all go home. Together. Right?
Of course. So the sooner you find those keys, the better, right?
Uh-huh.
Well then, you should take this.
A key to find keys. A key for a key. For a key for a key.
Where should I start looking?
The DAS shows something on the second floor of the West Wing. You should be able to get in with that key.
Thank you, Dad.
Now that place is dark, so be careful. I'm sure I'll find Jessica soon. Meet you in the foyer?
Deal. Okay, I'm off.
Good luck.
Dang, the mosquitoes are rough out here.
Ashley,
Huh? What?
I'm glad you finally got to meet your father.
You shouldn't see the ghost. It's just a mosquito.
You don't seem very happy. Is something wrong?
No, I'm happy. But I don't know. I've got this weird feeling.
You probably just need a chance to take it all in.
Yeah, maybe that's it. Dad couldn't see you.
That's because he only believes
I know what the
man,
mandatory plot twist is gonna be.
like every other adult. I'm used to not being seen.
The twist is he's played by Bruce Willis. Actually, that joke might be bad. Isn't Bruce Willis going through like a bad time or something? Yeah, he has fucking dementia, Jesus Christ. Aphasia and dementia, Jesus. he was still doing like 8 to 11 films a year, like a year ago. He's only 68. Jesus Christ. That's awful.
So, are you going to help your father?
Of course. I want to help if I can.
Like how fast that sort of hit it.
So,
It's
yeah,
scary.
I'm gonna find the another keys for him.
I see.
Will you help me, Dee?
I would be happy to.
Um...
Alright, so we're going to upstairs west wing. We need to... That's... Doesn't even let us go to the first floor, which I already did. But the other one's on the first floor, in that... This room, but this room is, like, locked, so...
No good.
Here we go, is for this room, right? Yeah. Maybe we can get... Alright, I have to actually, like... Menu...
All right. It's pitch black in here. Smells kind of damp, too.
It's been neglected all this time.
Is there really another key hidden in here?
I mean,
We'll check on the DAS.
best place to hide it. It's a fucking mess. You just
It's showing me
toss
a
in there.
deeper in. There may be something behind the bookshelf, but it's so dark. I can't just go fumbling around blind in there.
I'll check out what's past here.
Dee.
This way, Ashley!
Did I mention I'm sort of scared of the dark?
Looks like there's light on the other side, though. Oh.
Oh.
Weird. We go into first person view. I'm afraid of the dark. That's
What?
But what if I want to get to the floor underneath? Interesting that this suddenly becomes like a first person game here. That's definitely a choice. Oh, we can just walk up onto here, okay. Let's us. Oh. Oh, I didn't mean to pull out the camera. Can't run here, which is a bit unfortunate. Pretty sure I need to find another candle. Something to light them. The hummingbird, which means this is going to be relevant. You know where the candle is. I just have to look at it again to pick up. No, can I not pick this up? See, my reasoning would be you take this candle, and I was like, oh, put in the right one, and the right one is just like... Do I have to actually look on the shelves for candles? Like, is that... Oh, wait, do I have a lighter? I might have a lighter, am I? I forgot I do have a lighter. I did find a lighter at some point.
Yeah.
Okay, do I take it now? Yeah, so I have... See, it feels a bit weird that I have to light it before I can take it. That feels weird, because now I'm walking around with a burning candle in my hand, right? Like, the assumption is you take it first. Alright, let's try it out in all the places. Right, this goes through here. Try it out in all the places I know it's a dead end, because I'm pretty sure we put it where that,
All right. The floor collapsed. Ugh, this mansion's a death trap. Dad's really been living here all along? Now, where did Dee go?
it's the one with the hummingbirds is the one you have to put it in, because that's like the clue for everything, but...
Oh. This is...
I've enjoyed reading books here ever since I was young. I wanted to be a novelist.
Come on, Dee, where are you?
Maybe this was the right way to go.
To get over the hole to the other side... Huh? The bookshelf is crooked. It's a little wobbly.
We're just gonna shove it over. Is that it? We just push it to get to the other side. Is this actually the right way to go?
Knock this over.
The right way to go is to just break shit. The floor is falling apart, so we shove a heavy bookshelf on it, and somehow that works.
Dangerous.
That was very dangerous. That was the worst decision.
You okay?
Yeah. I'm fine. Dee sounds like he's farther in. I can use the bookshelf to get across now. Though it seems pretty unstable. This is so scary.
Yeah, because I feel like you put it here, you probably put it here, do something, and this one opens. And then you do that instead of pushing the thing over.
All right.
Pretty decoration. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is going to be relevant somehow. Let's take a picture. It's going to be a code of heights and spades or something.
Oh,
No, that's not what I want.
all right.
Cool. No cutscene like last time. I wonder if it's gonna be like, oh, you have to take it because you have to come around to the other side, and that's the only place to get light or something. I don't know. We got what's probably the code though.
Phew, there he is. D!
Watch your step.
Oh, Ashley.
So glad I finally found you.
I've been here before, with my father. He took me past the bookshelf. The room extends beyond it. And the another key is there. I'm sure of it.
Can't just fly in and check. Find it. The two birds know the order. Yeah, okay, so we reorder the books this way. Alright. And yeah, let me guess, I have to put the light there so I have enough light to see. Oh, I called it. I called it. I should have left the light back there. And I have to walk all the way. Actually, can I do it from over here? Do I have to walk all the way back? Let's walk all the way back. As soon as I was like, oh, this light does nothing here, I'm like, there's no way that light does nothing when every other light was relevant and needed. I was like, you're going to have to light over the wall from here. I said it, and I didn't leave it there. Because I didn't know if it'd be the immediate next part, or if it'd be like later that you'd have to do it, but I said it, I knew it. And I didn't leave it.
All right.
It does feel really weird that they decided to make this part all first person. It's a strange choice, I feel. Yeah, you might not have seen past here. Well, no, you would have because I didn't have light to begin with. Wow, that sure adds a lot of light. Okay. Where's the album? ZR? Is ZR? Oh, this one. This is how all of my speedrunning codes look. They're all like that. Gosh. This one is R B R B R R B R R R. There we go. That one's off. Ah! I put something wrong. These throughout this. There we go.
Oh man, the bookshelf really moved.
Can't D just fly through?
Great, it closed. Now what do I do?
Yeah, there we go.
Ugh, it won't open.
Does this mean we're stuck?
Don't scare me like that.
But he's a ghost. That's his job. To scare people.
Ugh, forget it. Let's just find this key. According to this, it's nearby. There's a room even deeper in?
He said that line already.
Did you find something? Hey, wait up!
Something on the mantelpiece. Another puzzle. Okay. Well, we can actually... I like the bear. Oh, hey, look at this. This is... Can I zoom in? Can you solve this? D question mark. Your sun on one side, nothing on the other. Choose free and it's empty. Going to be relevant though. Newspaper says nothing. Oh, nice. Okay. Now, do I have to talk? That's definitely like...
Huh. D?
Hey.
No voice acting on this part, but...
Ashley.
Maybe. Huh? Maybe. Hmm.
Yeah, do we look at the checkers?
Huh. Hey. Hey. Huh?
Okay, let me look at that. Guess it doesn't say. Alright. I got a balance. I'm feeling like do it in the order. So full.
Um.
Oh, I can apparently only weigh one at a time. I can't like...
What's this? Huh? Huh?
Next crescent weighs a ton more. I think I'm gonna have to... Interesting. Okay. It's probably gonna be you have to balance it. That's the same. Do I have to look at them all tilting before it lets me do the thing, or do I have to do it at the mantelpiece? That didn't work. Okay. Can I can't put on the pedestal.
What's this?
Hmm. Just balance it. See?
Oh.
Wait, I wanted to leave. And it's like I should take the coin with me. So I have to keep the coins on me. Okay, so it's not anything to do with that there then. In order to put the coins on top, it looks like. So where do I actually use the coins? Question.
Wow.
That's what I'm confused about. Oh, now I can look at this. Wait, now it's going to... Okay.
Ashley.
Did it just not work because I hadn't looked at this yet?
What?
Oh my god, I had to... We're so...
What? Hey.
Alright, well we know there's gonna be invisible ink stuff going on. Which don't have the light anymore. Now there's a candle here. We're gonna have to light this and use Granny's challenge at it.
Maybe.
I don't want to use motion controls. Motion controls suck. Okay. Okay, well one of the locks we easily know.
Hey.
Now if I try it, will it start unlocking them? Like if I go to scale now? No. No, this game doesn't think you can think of that. So I have to look at this. I know I do. Yep. I knew it. I forget the other two. Yeah, okay, okay. At least in theory, you don't actually have to use the scale, so you could skip that if you had the info, unless if it's randomized. Yeah, so we need the full moon. The other one I think was the waning gibbous. Yes, I actually remembered with the other two. I just didn't remember which direction they were. Wait, what? Oh. Okay, so waning gibbous is in the center. Right.
All right.
Or undoes the ones you've already done. Interesting.
Um. What was that sound?
Ta-da! Figured out the puzzle.
Figures there was some trick to this fireplace. Whoa.
Guess we
Whoa.
should go through.
And we get locked in again. I guess we're still locked in, so having that closed behind us wouldn't change much.
A secret room behind a fireplace is just next level.
It's unbelievable.
Have you been in here before?
No. At least, not that I recall.
Oh, I need to light a fire someplace. There we go. Look at the candle holder. There we go. Oh, is this where I get to throw a ball?
Ashley. Hey.
I haven't found the stuff that'll have the combination yet, so. Happened to I was trying to interact with the bag, not with that actually.
Hey.
That's it. Hey.
Yes, we get to play ball.
That's it.
This was one of the hardest parts of the speed run, was the ball. 1948. 12th birthday. So it's definitely going to be like November 28th. So 11/28 1936. The first one I made from Fanny. Yeah, so it's going to be 11/28 1936. 11/28 1936.
That must be it. It's a birthday card from Franny to you.
Huh.
You don't remember?
No, I don't. But this card was probably written on my birthday, right?
Which means now you know when your birthday is.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm not even gonna bother. I guess I should have looked at the hat for dialogue options, but yeah, like there's one of let's changing my mood scan. Let there be more light. We're gonna have to like get something. The ball, I know it, unless it's just a reference to that from the first game. Yeah, let's look at the hat, just make sure I cover my bases.
Wait.
Yeah.
It wasn't vintage wire? Hey, yeah, okay. Yeah, so this is.
Father.
I forget the code, so. 11.
All right.
Oh, I had to actually press A on the other one. I didn't even realize that. There we go. See? Easy. Always the kid's birthday.
Father.
Hey.
Yeah.
There's our key in there.
Another key.
Another key too. And now we just have to get to the first floor.
Now we have 2. That means there's just one more to find. What's the matter, Dee?
The things in here were all important to Father.
Let's take
Even
a
the
look and see what
pen.
we kept in here. This is...
That's definitely Dee's shoe
Ashley.
from when he was killed. Yeah, there we go. And he died because he's still a child while he's dead, so. Scarlet Labyrinth by David Childs. Before long, he emerged from the room, not bothering to tidy up. With a neutral expression and nonchalant tone, he told the maid Monica, "The lady of the house is very tired. She wishes to not be disturbed for the rest of the day." Monica accepted his words and cleared the table of the meal she had brought out. Everything was going according to plan so far. He caught an unconscious smirk upon his face and quickly swapped it for a stiff look. He retrieved the black pouch he had hidden under his bed. A novel. Like he was probably writing himself. It was a fountain pen.
Ashley.
Oh.
XXXX. I penned a mystery novel under pseudonym, but it still didn't sell. First, my child loses his mother, and now I can't provide him with so much as a pair of shoes. I never should have left the mansion. That's brutal. He finally managed to afford him a pair of shoes, and then he dies, so he's holding on to the one shoe he has. It's painful. I never should have left the mansion. Maybe then I would be able to provide him a better life. What else can I do? I have no other avenues for earning money. All I can do now is go to my brother.
This is...
Hold full of a young couple with a baby.
Father.
And that's baby D.
Yeah.
Oh, the tremble in the voice saying yeah, that was really good. Okay, we looked at everything.
Just one more, another key to go.
And suddenly we're happy again.
Where in the world is it hiding?
Piano floor. But we have to figure out how to get down there. Which I realize. We had the key to this wing, so that key's probably going to work on this door as well. No? Okay. Well, I need to find the key for this room. It's probably in here as well, so I should go back in. Like that, or there's a way for it. But I feel like now is probably where we look at the box. Because the baseball used in a puzzle in the first game, I'm certain I'll need it. I know it. I can feel it. Maybe not. Okay. Oh, it's just unlocked now, I guess. I could have left without using the key. Okay, cool, sure, why not?
Hmm?
This room's looking, kinda rough.
What? Ashley. Yeah. I can't get it open. What is it, Dee?
I'm scared. Just all of a sudden.
Ghosts can get scared?
We need to go. I want to go. Now. Far away from here.
Okay, sure. Let's get out of here.
Well, that's not ominous at all.
Um... Hmm.
Okay, if we just go, there's nothing here. No point in looking. It's not on here. It's like at the end of this hall is where it should be, but maybe I'll check it and see what is here, because it'll probably be a puzzle and something in here will be relevant.
Now.
And the kitchen.
Whoa. You could cook for 100 people at once in here. They must have had a fancy chef. Just being in here is making me hungry.
I just remembered something. We had turkey the first time I came to this island.
Turkey? Now I'm hungry jealous.
I bet we get into it. I bet the room's locked so we get into the end of this. Coffee preferences.
Huh. What? Huh. Huh. A family used to gather around this table to eat together. What's that?
Ah, yes.
What the?
Using the another theory, we're building a device capable of controlling memory. Once it's complete, we believe it will be a useful aid in supporting people with emotional trauma. Like that's sustained from accidents of war.
Oh.
Hey.
Huh?
Someone left their wallet. Are you ready for the twist? It actually came a bit faster than I thought.
Who left this lying around? Is that Mom?
Newspaper murder.
Looks like a newspaper clipping. But what's it about?
I don't know. Maybe the inexplicable death that's in the. On the 25th at precisely midnight, Dr. Sayoko Robbins, 28, a researcher at J.C. Valley, is found dead in her home, having suffered a gunshot wound to her chest. Her daughter Ashley, 3, was found in the closet close to where her mother's body had fallen. The child was unharmed. The scene was discovered by Dr. Sayoko Robbins' husband, Dr. Richard Robbins, 30. The police took him into custody as a suspect for questioning.
What? was murdered? And Dad was a suspect? Was Jessica hiding this?
The emotional trauma response.
I'm not giving you the another.
Oh, Mom.
Is something the matter, Ashley?
No. It's nothing.
If I remember right, which I'm not. I might be. I think we're supposed to find this before we meet our dad in the original game.
How about this?
They put the. They changed the timeline on that, it seems. We definitely missed some of these. That's fine though. I'm sure there's one on one of the bookshelves back in there.
Huh. Huh?
This should be out to the hallway, right?
Oh.
We unlock now. Yeah, so I was right. I did have to go in through the other room because this would be locked. Look at me, I'm so smart. Now we're here, back again. And there's like, oh, no door here. Actually, can I unlock this now to the foyer?
Oh.
Yep. Gate road secured. Although I think I am just supposed to go through the stories after we find the last another, and then the chapter probably ends as we go through there. We meet up in the foyer.
What's this room?
The lounge. It's where Father used to drink.
Ah, yes, the radio puzzle.
The next another key is in here.
You'd fix the radio, and that's when the dad would come in.
What? Dad? Wow.
Okay. So I think we're probably gonna. Oh, look at that. I don't think I'm gonna find anything to tell me what I need to do with it. Oh no, off-putting radio scanned. Maybe these actually will help with clues. Oh, we have one. I thought I missed some. I'm actually up to 10. There's 4 left. Okay, I did miss one on the second floor. Oh, that's the room he was scared of and didn't want to go, so we'll probably be there later than there. Then I don't like that it says underground. That kind of spoils. Whoops. Being alone is more than just being lonely. It's a chance to know something new. If you close your eyes and listen on this abandoned island, it's not silence you'll hear. The island is overflowing with the melody of nature. Crashing of the waves, the rustling of the trees, the howling of the wind, the chirping of the birds, the sounds of nature harmonize into an entire symphony. Listening to it has become a joy. Speaking of music, I'm reminded of the radio I found last night in the lounge. No matter which channel I change it to, it plays the same song. When I try to adjust its tune, it's nothing but static. In case there's no other recourse, I turned it off before finishing a late dinner in the dining room. But the moment I stood to leave, the radio turned itself on and resumed playing the same song. I was so surprised I dropped my plate. I bolted back to my room and leapt into my bed, where I spent the rest of the night hiding under the blankets. I didn't sleep a wink. As a man of science, I know I should seek a logical explanation for phenomena beyond my understanding. And generally speaking, I should seek to be braver. But this was so off-putting that I simply can't bring myself to seek either. It's like, times like these I could use some liquid courage. It looks like I may never get over certain fears, Sayoko. Okay, well, we're just gonna have to line tune it to the song probably, unless if I just interact with it in auto-tunes.
Oh, it's the radio. It's not tuned to anything.
No, I can.
Let me blow my nose real fast.
What's up?
I can hear music mixed in with the static.
Really? Huh. I can't hear it.
I can. And I've heard this somewhere before. Can you help me hear it more clearly? Please?
Maybe if I tune it.
I have to turn it on first? That's not right.
Oh. Hmm.
It's literally just trying them all one direction. Okay, there was like no
I know this
sweet
song.
spot it.
It's what we played on the piano earlier.
I remember it now. The Miracle of the Blue Moon.
What?
It's the title of the song. It was quite popular, long before you were born.
Oh.
Father loved this song. Can I listen to it for a moment?
Of course.
This is where, in the original game, you awkwardly meet your father.
End it.
Walks in.
What the? It's in another key.
Hidden in the radio? I didn't even imagine that.
That's the third one.
So you found all three.
So I was trying again to blow my nose. It's really stuffed. I am going to quickly grab water though, so I'll be right back in 1 second. Alright. I am back. I am not muted. Awesome.
I hope Dad will be happy.
I'm sure he will be.
Let's take the keys to him. He said he'd be waiting in the foyer.
The foyer. Have I unlocked my escape route? I'm good to go.
I wonder if Dad found Jessica.
There he is.
Dad! Did you find Jessica?
No, not yet.
Oh.
More importantly,
More importantly than
did you
Jessica?
find the another keys?
Sure did. Check it out.
You found all 3. Excellent work, Ashley. Now,
Zoom in on his smile.
Wait.
the keys. Now.
Hey, Dad? Let's go look for Jessica first. We can go together.
No, restarting another comes first. Give me the keys, Ashley.
Okay. If you say so. But I wanted to ask you a few things first.
Things? What things?
I was so young when you left. I can't even remember you. I know nothing about you, Dad. I'd just like to talk. You know, like we're a family.
All right. But be quick.
Oh, okay. What should I ask first? I can't decide. There's too much. Jessica, another, this weird old mansion, and that newspaper article. Aren't you worried about Jessica? You said you'd go looking.
I did. And I will find her. Once we've finished activating another.
So we have the keys. But what is another anyway? You said another is something that might heal people?
It is exactly that. And the secret of another is that it alters memories. That's how it can heal people, by adjusting or removing painful memories. We could even cure PTSD. With this machine, we can read and write directly to the brain's neurology, like it's a hard drive.
That seems like dangerous technology.
Oh, it's a waste of time explaining something you can't understand.
It's not that we understand. We said because like you're going full Elon Musk on us.
I don't understand the details, but it sounds amazing.
Amazing. That's one word for it. So amazing that your mother dedicated her life to its research.
Her life?
She believed that another was... She believed it was worth protecting at all costs. Come along, Ashley. I'll show you another. It's a grand piece of work left behind by Sayoko.
I don't know if I want to see it. When I was hunting for the keys, I found this newspaper article.
Article? What article?
It says... Dad, it says you...
What is it?
It says you're a suspect in Mom's murder.
Oh. And just where did you find that?
It was in a wallet I found in the dining hall.
I see.
It says you... The things in this article are just...
Can you remember what happened that night?
Sort of. I dream about it, but...
Tell me about the dream.
I'm 3 years old. I'm crying in a closet. And then someone says my name.
Do you know who it is?
No. That's always when the dream ends.
I wasn't the one who shot her.
Oh. That's good. That you didn't do it. I mean, it's just... I didn't know she'd been shot. But why? And who?
Her murderer was never found.
That found what? Murder was never found. Her murderer was never found. Her murderer was never found. Like, what was that line? What? Did I just lose audio processing for a second? Did my brain just, like, take a break for a moment?
Yes, what?
When this is over, me and Jessica and you, we can go home. Together. Right?
As long as we can complete another, yes. What is it?
I know another was an amazing achievement. And maybe it can help heal a lot of people. But another is the reason Mom was killed, right? I guess that freaks me out a bit. I just want to live a normal life with you, Dad. That's all. So let's go find Jessica and get off this island. All three of us. I think we need to prioritize finding Jessica over your experiments with another. She might be in trouble. Please, Dad?
No!
What?
Ashley? Completing another was your mother's greatest wish. I can't leave this island without finishing our work.
But, Dad...
I must finish another.
You don't understand. If I don't finish another, I can't brainwash you and I'm blanking on her name to think I'm your dad.
Another isn't as important to me as you. Please, just come home with me and
Jessica. There we go. He needs to rewrite Jessica's memories first.
Why don't you listen to me? I don't have anything else. Another is all I have left.
Why don't you listen to me?
I'm nothing to him. Is that it?
I'm sorry.
I guess that's spoilers to say, but like this game has been out for a decade. I've played it before I speedran it. Like
But I need you to stop making more problems.
I've mentioned in the streams what the plot is.
Give me the another keys.
We're just here to enjoy the experience of it, all shiny and new.
Dad. Okay. Fine. I won't interrupt your time with another anymore. Here they are. Can't do your important research without them. Dad?
I need to go prep another for boot up. Stay here until I'm done with it.
No.
Dad. He doesn't care about me or Jessica. He doesn't care at all. That man, he might be Richard Robbins, Jessica's brother.
No, he's not.
Mom married,
No.
but he's
None of
not
those
right
things.
now.
No, you're
Someone like that could
almost right.
was killed in this mansion. For real? Yes. In the Silver Bird room.
Room he didn't want us to go into.
Dee?
Okay, well, that's chapter 4. That's probably what we're gonna call it for tonight because it is late. I did start this stream late. I don't know if I'm gonna go to the store championship tomorrow. I plan to go on the Saturday one, but I didn't find out about the Wednesday one till yesterday, so it's also at the store that's on the far side of the city, and busing, it looks bad right now. And temperatures are supposed to be pretty low. Like, do I want to bus an hour and a half there, then an hour and a half back in this weather? I don't know. Kind of feeling not about it. Saturday one will be a lot closer and easier to get to and all that, so I think I might just skip this one, go to the Saturday one, and all that. So I will probably stream tomorrow instead because I won't be going to that. And I've only been doing short late night streams. I've just been trying to do stuff that's like other enjoyable things for me because like I feel like I've screwed up so many of my hobbies and I don't do any of them. And I have all this, I booked all this time off. I'm trying to like enjoy different hobbies. So I've read like a bunch of manga that have been on my backlist. I've read 2 novels. I've been watching anime. I'm catching up on Frieren. It's incredible. I was going to stream earlier where I was watching episodes of that and Dungeon Meshi and all of that fun stuff. So, but so I'm gonna call it for now. I don't. Tomorrow morning, I might wake up and be like, you know what? I feel like going to a fucking tour championship. I feel like magic. If I feel that when I wake up, I'll go to that. But I don't think I'm going to feel that. So I might do another magic stream sometime before Saturday, though. I think I'm gonna try to do some more casual streams. I don't feel like I'm like super trying to like I don't know. I don't feel like I need to be doing things at a high level, if that makes sense. Like I don't need to be like really focused, really, you know, grinding times or anything. I can just be like, yeah, I'm just enjoying myself with this game. So might be more casual. Anyways, yeah, have a good night, and I'll probably see you tomorrow. Unless if I do somehow end up halfway across the city playing Magic, which if that happens, that's going to be because someone else messages me and they're like, hey, I'm going, do you want to ride? Which I don't think is going to happen, so that's going to be it for tonight, and